This is the only video you need to watch if you want to land high paying clients. In this training that I'm attaching after this video, I'm sharing how to stand out in a sea of freelancers, consultants in the industry today, how you can get a piece of the $10 trillion industry by 2030 that is coming, that is happening in the consulting world, how you basically can shift your mindset and attract only high paying clients who pay you your worth, who are a dream to work with, instead of working with painful clients who pay you the least amount of money and will like hound you 24/7. So this training has helped thousands of people to land their first or next high-end client, and I'm just giving it away to you for free on YouTube. If you like that, hit like on this video, hit subscribe on my channel, and the training is over here. It's coming, it's attached. Once you watch the training, I want you to implement it and then comment your number one takeaway below in the comments. If you like this, if you share it with your friends or whoever is looking for it, I will be honored and I will be more motivated to share such epic free trainings for you guys. So go ahead and do all the things. The training is here. Thank you so much for watching. Hey guys, this is Ruta. In this lecture, I'm going to cover the mindset for landing your first client. What we will cover in this lecture: what is the mindset which is important to land your first client? What separates the successful freelancers and coaches and business owners from those who struggle? How to deal with imposter syndrome, overwhelm, and not feeling worthy of getting clients. Covering the all important question: should you start charging from the first client or not? Final advice on landing your first client. And I've also included a bonus, which is the best pitches I've seen on social media for client attraction for every niche. Of course, disclaimer is to model, don't copy, which is basically what I have to say every time I share examples with you, because it's important to remember and sometimes people forget. And we never ever copy, we always take modeling inspiration. This lecture is also for people who have been through the course before and have implemented it but are struggling to get clients, or you're watching this lecture on going through this course for the first time, and these are the things which you should anyways keep in mind going forward. And this lecture can be referred to whenever you are struggling at any point of time to land clients, whether it could be your first client or your 10th client. Maybe you are stuck in a rut. So I created this lecture to always keep in mind that this lecture is going to help you and guide you whenever you're stuck in getting your first or next client. I've also included the best pitches that I've seen on social media, because I've gotten a feedback from one of our students, and she said that she has noticed other students from the academy be confused or not sure on how to present themselves on social media and what kind of communication to use and what kind of language to use and things like that. I've also seen people pitching clients with not so perfect English, with really bad English, with really bad grammar, with just like things like, oh, DM me or message me. And guys, those are not pitches. They will absolutely not work. Absolutely not. So I'm hoping that this lecture is going to help you overcome all of those mistakes. And if you have not made any mistakes till now, then that will help you to keep in mind that, oh, I should not be doing that, because as smart leaders and as smart CEOs, we also learn from other people's mistakes, not just from ours, because honestly, that is the fastest way to learn. What mindset is important to land your first client? Everyone starts with a first client. When you get your first client, everything changes for you and your business. I still remember my first client. I got it, when I had just quit my job, about like 1 month into the freelancing journey. So it was really good. I think it was the day of Diwali, and I was standing in the balcony. My parents had come to visit me, And my parents were not all that happy when I had quit my stable, high-paying corporate job as a software developer. They were like, we ensured you got a good education, you got a good job with everything that you worked so hard for, and now you're quitting, and to do what? So like there was a lot of confusion, and of course they had the best intentions in their mind, but it was a bit scary for them and also for me to put them down and disappoint them. So it was kind of a full circle moment that the moment I got my first client, they were with them and I got to celebrate with them. And even though it was like not a good enough amount, like it was not a high ticket amount, it was for $280 for the first month. It was still huge for me because that changed my life forever. Like I was so happy. We were standing in the balcony and like looking at fireworks for Diwali, and it was just so good. I felt really good. Like, oh, I did not quit my job for nothing. I am finally successful. Like, of course, one client, it's too much to think that one client makes you successful, but honestly it felt like that for me because it carved out this path, like all of these doors opened for me that, oh, I can make income online and work with clients and people do want to pay me, and I was not stupid to quit my job and I was not unworthy of everything. So my first client meant a lot to me, as it will mean for all of you. So remember that you only get your first client once, and it only takes one person to say yes. And that one person saying yes and paying you basically changes life. Literally changes life for you, for your family, for your future, everything. So I would like for you guys to imagine that first moment if you don't have your first client, to imagine what that would feel like for you. Who will you tell? Who will you call? Will you dance? Will you go out for a party? Will you go for a nice hike? Will you treat yourself to a spa day? Will you buy something nice for yourself? What does that look like for you? I would highly recommend to journal it out, jot it down right now, pause this lecture and visualize that, because visualizations are so powerful. And when things are tough, when you feel like giving up, when you feel like, I am never gonna get my first client, that visualization really, really helps. And this is not just for you guys, this is something that I still use to this day. Like I have currently journaled so much about hitting $100,000 month, and it's been quite a journey. I've been trying for months and it's not happening. And I have visualized it. What will I do? What will I buy for myself? How will I tell my parents and my family, and how proud I will feel? How we will celebrate as a team together, because I am literally nothing without my team. And it's just like a lot of emotions come up for me, and as it should for you. So what I'm trying to say is this works no matter what level of business you're in. I'm not just giving you this advice because you are a newbie and you're just starting out. I'm giving you this advice because I still follow it to this day. And I'm also giving you this advice because at no matter the level you are in your business, in your life, there will never be a place where you're like, I'm good enough, I don't have any more goals, I don't want more income. Like you should always be growing. Like that's what you should aspire for, right? So like there will always be a phase where you feel unworthy of that next step in your future. So I'm asking you to normalize that feeling. I'm telling you that it's normal, and I'm trying to let you know that, this is very normal, and to think long term for your future and for your business, because there won't be a point ever in business where you will feel worthy for that next level in business. And this is something that you'll have to keep dealing with. Similarly, we'll come to the point of imposter syndrome, but again, with that, you will always be feeling like an imposter at every stage of your business. So the point to know is awareness is key and accountability is key. Know that this will happen and know that you will have to get through this. to go to the next level in your business. Otherwise, you just don't deserve that next level in your business. I'm sorry to be tough and say that to you, but if you don't pass this hurdle, you don't deserve the next client, you don't deserve the next 5 clients, you don't deserve the $10,000 months. And it goes the same for me and for you and for everyone. Like, if I'm facing certain hurdles in my life and business right now, and I'm all like, oh, I'm already good enough, I don't need to learn, I don't need to grow, I don't need to change, I don't need to become better, then that next level of business and growth will never happen for me, because I fully believe that the universe will keep me stuck at this point in life and in business till I learn my lessons, till I become good enough for my next level. Because honestly, next level will also come with its own level of trials and tribulations and hard things. So if I'm not ready for this stage, and I'm not ready to get over the trials of this stage, then I do not deserve the trials and even the wins and the victories and the accolades of the next season and the next level. So that was like a rant, unscripted rant, but it's real. And I wanted to share my story so that you also get inspired by that, and also wanted to share that it's very normal to feel this way. And I hope that you remember that. Again, with every lecture, I don't always say this for all lectures, but I think this is also one of those lectures that you might want to come back again and again as you need to. Okay, another thing is, do not expect high ticket clients ASAP without building your skills, testimonials, and portfolio. Like, guys, you're just starting out on this journey. I'm hoping that most of you guys are beginners, and if you're not, maybe you are super successful in your past career. But if you're doing something like this for the first time, don't expect to go from 0 to 100 without putting in all the efforts and without going through all these levels at level 5, level 10, level 50 first. It doesn't happen ASAP. Don't expect high ticket clients to trust you without you doing the work, without you getting your first client. Like, I've heard of people, even students, who expect their first client to be high ticket when they have not had any skills, they don't have any experience, when they don't have any testimonials. And like, guys, clients are not stupid, they will look at all of those things. So why would they want to spend their money when you have not done the work? And I'm not saying that high ticket clients won't come. I'm saying that if you don't have a lot of the work done, if you don't have a lot of skills, testimonials, and portfolios and in your client experience already, your first client might just not be high ticket, and that just might be the reality. However, I'm also not saying that your first client will always be low ticket. I've seen so many people, their first client is $1,000. $2,000, and they are people who are hanging out in our student community also. So I'm not saying that at all, that it always will be a low ticket client, but I'm just saying that if you're struggling to land high ticket clients, it might just be that you need to learn from working with low ticket clients first. Okay, so if your first 2-3 clients are low ticket, that's fine, which means if you charge them under $1,000, it's completely alright. You need to build your reputation first. Don't expect to land $2,000 per month clients in your first go without any audience, any skill, or the right mindset to gather testimonials first. I've also seen people start like wanting to land high ticket clients, but they have 0 testimonials. Guys, it will not work this way. No one will trust you without any test campaigns, test funnels, and testimonials. I have made it very clear in the other lectures in this module, but if it was not clear then, if I didn't do a good enough job of telling you that, again, I'm recording this lecture to tell you that it will take a lot of work. It's not easy. You're doing this for the first time. It's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be very worthy, like it's gonna be very worthy when you do get your clients, but it's gonna be hard. Remember, on the first day of school, you didn't know anything. You didn't know whether you'll make friends, or whether you like your teachers, or whether you'll learn, or whether you like school, or anything like that. It's still like this. Remember the first day of your college, how did you feel? It's the same as this right now. Like, you won't have it figured out from day 1 or even day 30. Or even for me, almost 5 years in business, sometimes I still feel like I'm not ready and I don't deserve all of this, and I don't know if I'll keep being successful, or how will I ever keep maintaining my success, or will I be able to serve more people and go to the next level in my business and mindset. Focus on one client only first. Not 10 clients, not 20 clients. Focus on getting that one client only. My first client was for $280 only, not a high ticket client. I started doubling my price with every client after that to reach high ticket, because that was important for my confidence. I didn't want to be stuck with only charging low ticket. So you can also adopt that strategy if you feel like, see, honestly, if you've gathered test campaigns, testimonials and funnels and all of those, you've done the work that I've told you to do, you will get your, you can start charging high ticket from your third or fourth client for sure, because you've got that confidence and that experience. And again, I did not know that. I'm giving you this advice now, but my first client was a low ticket, because again, I didn't have any mentor, I didn't have any coach. I didn't buy a course to get my first client, honestly. I had to figure it out on my own, and that is why I'm telling you all of this to avoid my mistakes, which I did. But if you are like me and you're like, no man, I can't charge $1,000 or $2,000 per month, then you start low. But then you double your price with every client. Like, if you start with, for example, $400, next client you charge $800, next client you charge $1,600, and what do you know? You've reached your high ticket price quickly and without losing any confidence and without feeling weird or icky along the way. But the thing that most people do is they keep getting stuck at charging that rate only for all clients, and then they are like, OMG, I'm working so hard. Why am I not hitting $5,000 months, and why am I not hitting $10,000 months? So most MA students who are successful landed a low ticket client first. However, again, a few students did get their first client as high ticket, but that's usually an exception to the rule, because maybe they are more confident, like with their communication skills, with their delivery, maybe they have a little bit of experience before with marketing and with dealing with clients and international people. But again, don't feel sad that you are not that person. I was not that person, so I'm here to tell you there's nothing weird about it. I also want to squash this belief that, from day 1 you will start working with high ticket clients, because you have to do the work. You have to build your portfolio and get that experience first before high ticket clients start trusting you. They are not stupid. They are smart. They will do the research. They will be 100% sure that you are the right person for them. So you have to do the work to gain their trust first. This is basically my screenshot for the emails that I sent my potential first client. So it says, my FB Ads Manager is in Indian currency, campaigns are attached below. Again, see, my first client, I didn't have any mentor or coach, but I knew then also that I need to show some proof. Again, I didn't need a coach to tell me, but as a coach right now for you, I'm telling you, you do need experience and testimonials. In this case, I was running like ads. At that time, I was like a travel influencer on the side. I barely had 5-6 blog posts, but I was promoting that. And one day I decided, how would it be to collect leads, because I can do like travel consulting for some of my clients. Again, remember that I was in a lost phase. I was in a figuring out phase. I was in a clueless phase. So I was trying a lot of things, trying to see what would work for me. So this was in that phase where I thought, okay, let me run some ads for myself. I want to get leads for my travel consulting business. And I ran ads for that. I gathered the results. I sent it to this prospect. And this is what the email suggests. So this is what I wrote to them, that I will start with analyzing your ads, optimizing your settings and audiences and remarketing data, optimize targeting of your ads, do some A/B testing, provide you with strategy, and constantly tweak results depending on the performance. So this is a very simple email. No coach told me to do that. I somehow was able to get my first client this way. And I'm telling you that this still works. And then I got a response from a client. Thanks for sending this along. I'd like to get started. Let me know what you need. Can we commit to four weeks first, see how it goes, and go from there? So again, I described to you guys what I felt just a few minutes ago as my first client, and guys, it's life changing. It's really good, and I want you guys to feel that and feel confident and feel happy in your skills, and I want that for you. So I really hope that this lecture will help you get unstuck if you're struggling to get clients, or if you are a first timer going through the course for the first time. I still hope that all of this stays with you. Dealing with imposter syndrome, overwhelm, and not feeling worthy. It's very common if you don't feel worthy, deserving, and have imposter syndrome before landing clients. You don't feel you're good enough to land a client. Or you feel like, oh, who am I to help a business? I don't know nothing. Because trust me, sometimes I also feel like that, even at this stage in business. And I definitely felt that when I was starting out, when I was working with this client. I'm like, why the hell would she want to work with me? Who am I? I feel so stupid. Like, I don't feel good enough to work with a business owner. And she was like a really legitimate business owner. And I was like, man, what the hell am I doing? I felt the same. It's not just you, trust me. It's also not just me and you. It's also all the MA students who are successful. You see them today. Everyone goes through this. This is very normal. So normalize it. Feel the things. I'm not asking you not to feel it. Feel the things, but have the awareness that this is very common. Everyone feels that, but this is not a strategy. So you can spend your time worrying about not being good enough or wasting your time by feeling not ready. But honestly, that feeling will not go away until you land your very first client. It will not go away, trust me. You can sit with the academy for 2 years and you will still feel that. Just because you enrolled into this course doesn't mean that feeling is gonna go away or you won't feel the feelings. That feeling will only go away till you land your first client. So the only solution is to land your first client. And the academy 100% can help you in landing your first client, your next 5 clients, all the clients till you want to reach your goal to $5,000 months to $10,000 months and beyond. So confidence comes only after that, not before it. Trust me. Trust me on this, guys. The only thing in your hands right now is to take action, which is by going on discovery calls, by booking discovery calls, talking to people, doing all the things mentioned in the academy, going on discovery calls and getting the first damn client. Get the first client quickly. That's your only goal for right now. Nothing else matters. Doesn't matter what else is happening in your family or who said what to you about you starting that new business. It doesn't matter. Don't listen to other people. Don't listen to the voices in your head about you not feeling worthy. It's very common. Get the first client quickly. That's your only goal. For me, I would say I'm grateful that I got my first client quickly within my first month itself, because then as I told you guys, I had that confidence. I was like, next client, double the price. Next client, double the price. And because I had that confidence in my 3rd month of business itself, I was able to hit $5,000 months. So you have to have that confidence. You have to implement quickly, because I also know of a lot of people, a lot of students in the community who will be stuck somehow and will come back after a few months and restart again. And while that is okay, I totally get it that sometimes life gets in the way, sometimes stuff happens with family, health, etc. That's fine. But I'm telling you, if other parts of your life are good and if you're watching this lecture, your first goal is to get that first client quickly. Literally get that out of the way. Forget everything else right now. Nothing else matters apart from you getting that first client. Seriously. Should you start charging from the first client or not? Start charging from day 1 itself. That's what I would suggest. Whatever you feel confident in, you should follow the pricing strategy that we've laid out in this module. So start charging from day one, whatever you feel comfortable in. However, if you're like, no, this is too much, because again, people's experience varies, people's confidence varies. So I won't force you, because again, people who are not completely confident right now, I don't want to force you and feel that this is the only way to get started, because I know of so many people in the community who work with a testimonial client for free first. And that is also what I've been advising. So there's definitely nothing wrong with that. Why do I advise for testimonial clients? Because you're starting from zero. You don't have skills, you don't have experience, you don't have any results. So because you're starting from zero, you need to do some work for free to get a testimonial, so that other people, other paid clients will trust you. And also, let's get this out of the way. You're working in exchange for a testimonial, so the client is giving you a testimonial which has a lot of worth in my eyes, and which has a lot of worth in other people's eyes too. So essentially, you're not working for free, you're just working for a testimonial and not money. And by the way, testimonials are worth a lot of money indirectly. Not like, oh, you get to buy a testimonial, but people see real testimonials and there is worth attached to it, because it makes it easy for other people in the future to say yes to you, because you've done the dirty work of working with testimonial clients. So that is why I do this. This is why I tell you that. So if you are there, if you feel confident, do start charging from day one. However, for the small percentage who are like, no, I'm not comfortable, do the work of working with testimonial clients for free. For example, if you are new and you've gone on so many discovery calls and you are wanting to charge, but everyone is saying no, that means you're not good enough yet for paid clients. So you have to do the dirty work of working with testimonial clients first. I'm sorry, this is the harsh truth, but someone has to tell you, and as a coach, I always want to tell you the truth instead of being like all nice and in a way that doesn't help you. I don't want to be nice if it doesn't help you. I want to be a tough coach that gets you results. And that means sometimes, even though it's tough for me to also give out tough advice and probably call out on some of the bullshit things that you're doing, knowingly or unknowingly. Don't forget to ask them for 3 referrals at the beginning of your project. Refer the referrals lecture for more details. I didn't do this before, honestly. I didn't know about referrals at all. I knew about this 2.5 years into my journey. Because again, no one told me. I didn't have a coach telling me this. So I didn't do this before, but I did it much later into my journey. It's not a free client that you're working with. You get a testimonial in return, and also you get 3 referrals. So you can convert at least one out of those 3 referral clients, so it could potentially turn into a paid project. Again, if it's confusing, I again want to tell you that this is also for the free clients, the referrals thing I'm talking about here. You work with a free testimonial client right now as a beginner, and at the start you tell them, hey, I'm working for you for free, but in exchange I want 2 things. I want 1 testimonial when you're happy with my work, and I also want 3 referrals. Okay? So you can convert at least one out of those 3 referral clients, which could potentially turn into a paid project. So here I'm asking you not to work for free, but to work in exchange for a testimonial and 3 referrals. Okay? Deliver awesome value and results. Then ask them referrals and testimonials. But of course, you need to discuss them first. You need to discuss that you want these things before you start working with them, because otherwise it won't work. So add them to your portfolio, all the testimonials, get a client from those referrals. Typically, you will be able to convert 1 out of those 3 referral clients, because number 1, they are referral, and we've already talked about how referral clients are the highest quality of clients. Number 2, now you've got some experience and confidence, so you are more prone to converting them. So add them to your portfolio, get a client first, then worry about getting results. Because once you land a client, you will get that extra pressure for learning, implementing, and honestly, humans work better under a pressure and with a deadline. It's just true for all of us. Remember that time in college when we were all like working on assignments just like one day before the deadline? It's the same. Like when you have that pressure of a paid client on your head and you want to do well, like humans want to do well, we want to do a good job and impress people and of course make money. So you will work better under a pressure and a deadline. So don't freak out if you don't feel 100% confident even after you land a client. Again, that's very common. I had that goosebumps and butterflies in that stomach every time I worked with a client, whether I was charging them $280 or $4,000 a month. It still never goes away. It's just, again, humans are afraid for every new thing and every new challenge. It's just how we are. If you don't know everything and you're still confused about certain concepts in the course, still go get your first client. That's what I did. Literally, I knew barely to run a few ad campaigns and that's it. But I didn't know anything about sales funnels or converting leads or messaging or writing amazing copy. I didn't know anything about all of that. I had to figure it out. I also didn't know how to audit a funnel or how to audit ads and figure out what the issue was. I didn't know what was CTR or CPM at that point in my life, and I was working with my first client. It didn't matter because now I know. And it didn't matter because I also worked hard to figure out what I didn't know. So that's what matters. If you are a problem solver as a person, it will work really well for you. I haven't worked with a client where I was 100% sure about delivering results. You just have to dive in. Whether it's a low ticket client or a high ticket client, or whether you're 4 years into business. You have to believe in your ability to figure it out. Trust me, you have to be a problem solver. I see so many questions sometimes in the Facebook group where people ask like basic questions like what does this term mean or how to do this, when they can easily Google and find out on their own. So the reason why you enrolled into this course was to learn skills and be coached when you're exactly stuck and you don't know where else to go. But some people consider the coaching community as like posting every single thought that comes into their mind or posting every question that comes into their mind. But let me tell you, we will help you and we are happy to help you, but you can only help yourselves. At some point in time, you have to stop relying on others 100% and have to be a problem solver on your own and do the research and be a student of Google University even if you're in this course. Because even now, if you've seen me on some of the coaching calls, people will ask me things and I will also Google on screen sharing because I like Googling on documentations that people have posted, that businesses have posted. For example, if I'm confused about something related to Facebook ads, I read Facebook ads documentation. If I'm confused about something related to ClickFunnels, I read ClickFunnels documentation. Okay, so I at my stage in business also do this. So I'm not telling you something that I don't do. I also have coaches in my life, but I don't ping them or don't message them or don't post in a group filled with thousands of people about some small thing that I could easily figure out on my own. So you have to be a problem solver. Even now in business, this holds true for me. Even now. Script to land a testimonial client. Make a post on your Facebook or Instagram profile to attract the low-hanging clients, making use of your network of friends, family, colleagues, and such. This is the best and easiest way to get a first couple of clients as well as paid clients. This is exclusively for your profile only, things that you own, Facebook profile, IG profile, LinkedIn profile only, not in like any page or in any groups. Change up the text and grammar a bit. I'm giving you a script, but scripts are meant to be a model or an inspiration. It doesn't have to be word by word. So you do need to put your own personalization. You can attach some results. If you already have, you can attach a client testimonial inside this. So make it your own, make it your own script, add your own personality. That has more chances of this working well for you. Hey friends, family. I'm learning Facebook ads, Instagram ads, sales funnels, and paid advertising strategies. Choose one or two best services. At the moment, we are a reputed online course. I'm just about to add this to my paid services. So far, I'm getting some good results. Before I start charging full price for this service, I need to find a business willing to let me experiment with what I have learned. I'm happy to provide a 10-day trial. All you would need to do is provide the ad spend. I won't charge anything for my time. After that period, we can talk about my services. If you are a business owner and need my help, comment below and I'll reach out to you plus send my portfolio to you. Or if you have any friends interested in this, tag them below. Thanks. So this is a low-hanging fruit method and you post it on your own social media profiles everywhere. Remember, it doesn't matter if you have 10 followers or 100 followers or 1000 followers. It's all about the relative conversion rate. If 50 people follow you, 10 people see the post, 5 people are business owners, and 2 people reach out to you and one of them becomes a paid client, you are set. So don't think, oh, I only have 50 followers. It doesn't matter how many you have. And I'm sure all of us has some amount of followers or audience in all of these profiles combined. If not, then you need to just like start engaging with them, start adding friends and such. Final advice on landing your first client. Major mistakes I see people from doing client attraction and being unsuccessful. Like I've seen so many students be successful, but also some people who are not, and this could be one of the reasons. And if you are someone who is watching this for the first time, definitely keep this in mind that these are the reason people don't succeed. And if you are coming back after being tried some things and after being unsuccessful a bit in finding clients, then remember that you might be doing one of these things and it's time to stop. Again, my only goal is to give feedback so that you can learn from it. You have not optimized your Facebook profile as clearly taught in the course and are still doing the Facebook clockwork. Facebook will not work without you optimizing your Facebook profile. I see some people having like profile pic of dog or kites. Will not work, guys. Go back and rewatch the small things also that I've said in the lectures, because I did include things in the lectures just for the sake of increasing the watch time or increasing the course videos time. No, I actually included because this is all what I did and this is why it worked, and there's reasoning for every single thing that I teach in the course. So go back, rewatch the lectures and implement. You're not posting valuable content on your social media profiles and big Facebook groups. You need to make friends on Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn to grow your audience organically by doing this. You need to do it. You need to make the effort. If you don't have an audience, you need to make an audience. You need to grab the audience. You need to make friends, grab followers, all the things by the strategies which are mentioned in the course. Pitch like an expert. You can also put your pitch in the MA group for us to review. Don't use bad English or don't say DM me or put a generic pitch. I've seen so many people do this. Don't do this. It will not work. If someone is saying I want to hire and there are 5 people saying DM me and there's one person who is like putting up a nice pitch with good grammar, with explaining their social proof and their work and their case studies, then that is the person who will get picked. So don't be lazy. It's just lazy to say message me, honestly. This won't work. Ask a friend who has great English to review your pitches. Run your stuff through Grammarly.com. It's free to remove any grammar errors. This is very, very important, guys. Very important. So again, go through this, pause this, rewind this, what I said about this. It's very important. Read recommended books in the course to up-level your knowledge. This will help you come up with helpful content also for your posts. Some people are lazy and won't go through the books that I mentioned, and then they will be asking either questions that are already covered in the course and the books, or they are struggling with coming up with useful content. It means you have not done the work of going through the books. So go through the books mentioned in the course. You've not gathered any testimonials and your portfolio is not created as mentioned in the course. Rewatch the lecture and work on it. Some people have testimonials, some people have portfolios, but they only have 1 or 2 campaigns. They don't have any testimonials, they don't have any funnels created. This will not work, guys. This is just like you being lazy, and you need to work hard. You need to build a portfolio exactly as mentioned in the course. You need to go on IG stories on a daily basis. IG stories is a great platform to show up on video. It's not a 10-minute video that you need to be scared of. It's only 15 seconds, and once you start doing it daily, your confidence will increase. Once you start that confidence with videos, you can then move on to creating long form videos for Instagram, YouTube, and you can also go on lives after that. Also, for right now, create reels on Instagram for massive organic engagement and growth. Implement all the strategies mentioned in the course without fail. I didn't mention it again to increase watch time. I mentioned because all of this worked well for me and for so many other MA students. Take it all in, read through it multiple times to ensure you get to implement everything. It's okay to rewatch lectures if you forgot or if you didn't implement something the first time. Don't expect your first client to be high ticket. Whoever is successful with landing clients, high ticket clients from MA is started small. Please note it's very difficult to land high ticket clients directly when you have no skills, no social media following, and no will to land low ticket clients or free clients first to build your portfolio. If you want to succeed, you need to start small. That's what I did, and so did the rest of the successful MA students. No client is small. You will get testimonials, you will get referrals, you will get a case study for your portfolio. You will only gain experience and testimonials from them. Once you work with 3 to 4 clients like this, then start charging high ticket. This way you are also better equipped to serve high ticket clients. Remember guys, like getting high ticket clients is one thing and making them happy is another thing. So if you think, oh, I need to get my first client as high ticket and then I'll be happy for the rest of my life, you also have to work for them. You also have to make them happy. You also have to get them results. Otherwise, they're just going to refund you, because landing high ticket clients is one thing and working with them for the entirety of the project and collecting all the invoices from them is another thing. So you need to be good enough in all those areas and not just landing one high ticket client. Don't just do one platform and one attraction method in the course. This is one of the most common mistakes I see. Do all the things. Doing Facebook groups only will not work. Doing Instagram content only won't work. Doing LinkedIn outreach and posting only will not work. You have to do all the things every single day without fail until you're booked out. Even after you're booked out, you need to do this for filling up your wait list. This is just a way of life, guys. This is what you're choosing to do. This is what you are doing to scale your business on a daily basis. Do not just do one thing and then complain it's not working. It won't work. You have to do all the things, because the thing is, sometimes one platform maybe won't work well because maybe your right ideal audience is on another platform and you're only doing one platform, or you might be better at this one platform than all other platforms, but you will never know that you're good at this one platform because you're only doing this one other platform. So do all the things. If you're working at a job and don't want to see or use your own name to grow your audience because maybe there are legal reasons, maybe you don't want to see your colleagues work online, so that's fine. Don't make this as an excuse though. Choose a brand name like XYZ Marketing, like maybe you can choose any name not including your name, and create a page, create social media profiles for them and start implementing the course. You will either have excuses or you will have a successful business. You cannot have both. Trust me. You can either have excuses or you will have a successful business. You can't have both. Choose what you want today and work accordingly. Don't flood the groups mentioned in the course already. I've taught you how to find new groups using keywords. One thing I notice is some groups I've already mentioned in the course, for example, because I want to help you and make things easy for you. But the thing is, all of you go and hang out in those groups only and don't use your creativity. You don't find your own groups. That will not work. I taught you as an example. I taught you how to fish. I taught you how to fish so that you can use new fishing tactics and your own creativity to find new groups and new similar ways from what I've taught you. But all of you just going into the group and hounding that group will not work. So be unique. Use your creativity. Find new groups of all sizes, small and big. If you pitch in the same group everyone is, it won't work. This is not scalable. So there's not a copy-paste group strategy for hundreds of people. Your creativity will work here. So aim to be unique in the way you find clients, where you find clients, what kind of pitch you create for yourself, how you take the scripts you learn in the course and make it your own, how you develop your portfolio. Your portfolio is literally going to be the unique point between you and thousands of other freelancers out in the world. So you have to aim to be unique in these ways. I've taught you guys the skills, I've taught you guys the methods to get clients, but I cannot teach you to be the best version of you, to be the best creative version of you, to stand out on your own. Because if I teach you that, I have to teach that to thousands of people and then it won't work. It's ironic, but it won't work. So you have to bring your own you-ness inside of what you do, implementing all of these methods. Because let me tell you, all the MA students I know, they are not following the herd, they are doing their own unique thing, and that is why they are unique, that is why they are successful. They have found their own corners of the internet where they shine, and they are doing something a little bit unique than what is taught in the course by their own creativity. And this will happen slowly and steadily. Don't think that you will find your own unique voice and own methods on day one. That's okay. That is why in the course I've taught you so many methods. So you try and error and you bring your own creativity and you make it the best version of that thing that you only can create, and not anyone else cannot copy that. Because I have not taught it. I have not taught that unique creative spark that only you can bring. I cannot teach that. So yes, you can start by implementing everything taught in the course, but at some point in time, you have to find your own voice and your own creativity. You have to become your own CEO. Don't jump to paid client attraction methods and spend money on ads if you haven't landed your first clients. Don't spend money on ads if you have not worked with your first client or your next 5 clients or 10 clients even. You can easily hit $3,000 to $5,000 months with organic strategies only without paying for any ads. So many students have. So after that, you move on to paid strategies to scale your business. Here are some of the best pictures I've seen on social media for client attraction. You need to model, don't copy. This is for all niches, not just specifically marketing or freelancing or anything like that. Again, one more disclaimer I do before I start this is, I've chosen this based on, the pitches which stood out to me, which, people have used their own unique voice that I'm talking about. I just did a rant on using your own creativity and standing out. These people have done that. And that is what I want you guys to notice. Some offers are really good, and I'll say that. But some offers, like some pitches I've chosen not because the offer is good, but because I like the way that they've presented themselves. So I would actually, take this, examples with a pinch of salt. I like them because of the way they've communicated and how they've showed up for yourself. They've showed up for their business and they've showed up uniquely, which is why they caught my eye. But as for the offer creation part, some things are good. Like some groups and all do this low ticket client attraction threads, and you can definitely use that for inspiration for creating your own offer. But some of this could be like low ticket offers. I don't want you to model on that. Know that I'm not recommending you to charge $30 for something. Absolutely not. And that is the disclaimer. As for offer creation and how to come up with your own offer, I actually recommend you refer to the pricing models that I've referred in this, the lectures that I've created in this module for that, and the offer creation lecture that I've created in the sales funnel module for that. So yeah, that is the disclaimer. Let's get started. This one is quite funny actually. I like people who are funny in their pitches. So someone was actually posting that they are looking for a copywriter who is so and so. And this lady started with Urang and with like a wink emoji. Again, it completely is such a great hook. It's funny, it caught my eye, and that is why it's here. And then she goes on to say about herself. I'm a copywriter, currently teach we can chat if you want. All of that is fine. I really like that the hook is really good for me. And that is why, again, when you're looking at these pitches, know that people are not using message me or DM me. That sucks. No one is going to respond to you with that. So do not use that. Come up with your own pitch and your own creativity here. And that is why all of these examples will help you in that. Another one. So she used similar language, but she used a GIF. Now again, GIF, I won't say it's always great to use when you're a beginner, but when you're a little bit established in the country, or you feel like, okay, I'm confident enough to have a little bit of fun, then you can use GIFs in your pitches. It works well, guys. It's such a good way to stand out and bring your own uniqueness. Okay, so this is another example for that. This one, actually, this I put a post for my own hiring, and this is what someone said. So if you're looking for a little more than podcast cover, I offer a design done in a day. So this is basically for like coaching, consulting, inspo. I recently did a VIP day for a client, completed this and simple in one day. So see how she talks about her work. This is important. And she also includes her website or her portfolio over here, which you can do, which you should do, is what I'm trying to say. This one, customize audit of your website. So this is one of those like low ticket items that people do sometimes in Facebook groups. 100% personalized critique video, top 3 game changing tactics, learn the process. I like how he has done like 3 different varieties, like 3 different things that you will get from this offer that I have. That is what I like about this, and you can also do that. Like sometimes your pitch could be a value addition also, like, oh, this is part 1 of what I do, this is what it offers, part 2 of what I do is this, and this is what it offers, part 3 this is what it offers. So again, inspiration for you to be unique in your pitch. And of course, it goes without saying, guys, just look at the grammar, the feedback, the communication that people are using here. Because again, DM me, message me, bad grammar will not work in this day and age. Another one, for $25, I'll give access to a Trello board setup that helps leads where they are in the pipeline and numerous follow-up emails. For $100, I'll set you up. I'll even proofread it for you. So she has done 2 offers. It's crisp, it's to the point, and sometimes honestly in groups you might also offer some small part of your service for low ticket price, and then you upsell them. For example, I have done this for people. I used to do what I used to do was a 30-minute ad accounts audit plus pixel installation for some people, because sometimes what happens is sometimes people are wary of new people, and if you're a beginner, it's sometimes easy to sell low ticket for starting out. So then one person, what they did was paid me $50. I did a 30-minute audit. I sent them a report after that, and there was another person who I did the pixel installation for and the event setup for and I charged again $100 or something for that. And then what happened is they paid me, they were very happy with it, and then they went on to become a high ticket client. So, and also that is why I'm including these low ticket offer ideas also, because honestly this is one of the client attraction methods for organic. It will work well. You offer something for low ticket, after they are happy with it, you upsell them. Works really great for beginners because you don't have to worry about charging thousands of dollars. They don't have to worry about doing as much research on you. You don't need to have a lot of social proof. So another one, for $25, I'll provide you the frameworks to write a high converting video script for YouTube ads and Facebook video ads. This script will educate your audience, demonstrate your expertise, and get people excited. See how he talks about the script. This script will educate your audience, demonstrate your expertise, and get people excited about the next step of your offer. This is something you should learn. How to eloquently talk about what you offer and what it means for your customer. Another thing I like about this pitch, it's not just about, setting up YouTube ads or Facebook ads. He is writing one script for $25. It's a great deal. Again, if you do this, you get a client. It's cheap for the client, they get it done. Next time they want someone to set up their video ads or Facebook ads or YouTube ads for them, who are they gonna call? They're gonna call you because you build the trust. So don't always think that you always need to go for $1,000 or $2,000 clients in the get-go. You can also have these low ticket offers, which is just like so unique, because this you can each craft a unique offer for yourself, this $25 item. So someone does maybe a pixel setup, someone else does a video ad script, someone else does sales funnel page copy, or anything like that. Come up with your own unique ideas. I've taught you guys so many skills in the course. So you use your own creativity. That, oh man, I really like writing emails, so I'm gonna write a welcome email for people. You do you. You figure out a way to be unique in this industry. Another one, for $27, I'll give you templates. Speaker's bio, page, tracker, topic, wheel, media kit. And this is nice, and she has also attached a photo. So this is a really good thing. She has used some emojis. It's very clear what I'll get in $27, so I like that. Kelly, I'm an award-winning Facebook ad specialist. I love coaching business owners utilize their ad campaigns. For $97, you get 1 hour of my time. Again, great pitch. Consulting 1 hour and then upselling afterwards is great. It's worked for me. It's worked for a couple of MA students who did it really, really well. More of you need to implement this. For $97, you get 1 hour of my time to go over anything you're struggling with. Yes, sometimes clients know Facebook ads, but they're confused and they have a few questions. So you just offer a 1 hour consulting session, and that works well. Again, something I did a lot, because consulting sessions are a great source of income. You don't have to prepare a lot, you don't have to do a lot for them, but it's great because it's quick money. It's just 1 hour of your time, and you get to upsell them afterwards, which is great. Some pain points she has written over here: need more clarity on how to present your ads. Let me get you set up for success. And she has the Calendly or whatever calendar link she's using, and it's a good pitch overall. For $100, I will offer a 45-minute strategy session to help you with all things biz operations. Cover questions about systems, processes, hiring, team, business finances, productivity, workflows, KPIs, and more. Great pitch for business operations. Optimize the LinkedIn, connect with your target audience, and send messages to them for 7 days. Again, something you can do. For example, you can say for $97, I will optimize your Instagram profile, create 3 social media posts, and send messages to your target audience for 7 days. Great pitch. Something you can model on. Georgia, for $100, I'll map out your very own value ladder. Yes, definitely. So you can turn a jumble of offers, resources, services you have into a sales and marketing machine. Can you see? Can you see the SaaS? Can you see how she's using it? It's definitely unique to her. She's good at writing and standing out. She has attached a value ladder photo, which is clearly taken from Russell Brunson. Something you can also do. Sometimes you use specific images to stand out among tens or hundreds of pitches. It really works. Mapping this out helps you get super clear on how to move your leads and clients. Make more money easily. How it works, this is good. I'll jump on a call, we'll chat, ask some questions. Space for 5 people, urgency, great. So it's a steal. So it's only for 5 people, so urgency is there. So people are, motivated to act faster. They don't want this offer to go away, because the offer has to be so juicy and so good to be true that people want to snag this up. And this is what you should remember while creating your own offers. Give you a pretty diagram of your value ladder. Yes. See, whatever goal we created together. Again, good language. Good job of standing out. At the end, you'll have a roadmap to walk your clients all the way up your stairway to success, serve them with better value, and being rewarded better dollars for every step of the way. Okay, for $100, I'll create a 15-second personalized branded video advertising. I can incorporate your logo, headshot, and okay. And the main thing is this is cool. This is something you can model for the offer, but he or she, I don't know, they have already included like a clip of the work that they have done as an example. This is what stands out. A photo, a video used at the right place at the right time is gonna help you stand out so much. 30 minutes with me and my professional video equipment at FHL. We can shoot videos or B-roll for you at the event. Great offer, and he is obviously posting in the group where this conference is taking place. So again, very interested audience, hot audience who are already going to Funnel Hacking Live, and he's pitching them. So it just like works like a charm. Ready to make more sales and attract higher quality. Again, typos are a no when pitching, so make sure to triple check what you're posting. $100 marketing intensive, review your funnels, lead magnets, customer avatar, sales page. Also good offer, something you can model on. Q&A mini sessions, dying to get answered. Okay. How about some Pinterest help? I'm a Pinterest specialist. Coaching session, live audit, strategy session, Q&A. Again, good inspiration for coaches and consultants who want to offer 1-hour coaching sessions, and then you can upsell them after helping them do like a 3-month coaching package. Social media strategy session, $97, 8-page playbook. You can also create ebooks and sell. And then after that, once they've gone through the ebook, upsell them to your done for you services or your coaching services. Strategy, custom hashtags, ideas to grow your brand. And they also put their Instagram. Like if you have done a good job with your Instagram, do not be shy to put that in there. $100 for raw quality intro or end card creation. Again, sample video, which I like, good because it grabs attention. And for me, when I'm hiring, and I recently did a hiring post, and I really like when people put their example there and there on the post. Because when you put your portfolio or your website or whatever on the post, it's not just for you. Like I basically searched keywords in that Facebook group I was searching for. Someone had posted another similar gig, like they were hiring for a graphic designer. I went through that post. Again, I didn't need to post a new post. I went through that post because I do searching of Facebook groups. I went through all the applications. I read what they were saying. I also visited their portfolios and websites. I already messaged 5 to 10 people from that post, and I got to hire someone from that post. So it's not just for you guys. It's not just for the client who is posting. It's also for the future people who are going to search some posts in the Facebook group and come back to that. Also, one more thing. I have to make this disclaimer. Even though these tips, these pitches are taken from Facebook groups, these pitches can be used everywhere. I have to say this because sometimes people confuse it for me to say, oh, you only need to do one platform. No. These pitches are evergreen, are overall for all social media platforms, and you need to grab insights from it for everything you do, not just for one thing. Alex, I'm a VA specializing in bookkeeping, passionate about helping women entrepreneurs. So you should also put your mission in when possible. 10 years of experience, my website is this. So this is a very generic one, but I like that they have added I'm passionate about and I have 10 years of experience with this, and they have put their website in. Would it be okay if I PM you? This is a good way to do message you. You cannot do message me directly, but if you do something like this, then you can say, would it be okay for you to message me, or do you mind if I message you? For $20, if you send me a picture of you, I'll tell you if you're wearing a hat or not. For $40, I'll add a hat using Amazon. This was just funny. It made me laugh. It made me laugh a second time now, so I've just added it. But the thing is, sometimes you can have fun with your pitches, and you make people laugh and you make friends, and that's it. That's all it does, but it makes you friends, and sometimes those friends become clients, so that's what matters. $47 logo, 1 hour of video audio editing, yes. Social media branding, 8 to 10 graphic. What else are you looking for? This is great. This is like, oh, if you're not looking for this, but anything else, I can help you also. So this is good. So this is basically 4 options. I think she has 4 options, any one for 47. Or see, if someone wants all 4 of these things, she got a client for $200 and it's all good. If you're interested in pitching yourself on podcasts, I can find 20 podcasts in your niche for $50. Basically, guys, the point of these pitches was you can sell anything, literally. Anywhere from podcast to social media to VA business to video editing or social media session or basically a marketing intensive, a Pinterest help, video advertising, value ladder creation. Just one small lecture from Marketing Accelerator, you can sell so many offers from them. So you learn so many things. You decide, oh, I love offering services in these 4 things, and I'm only gonna find clients for that. So that's why I included this variety of pitches where people are like literally offering anywhere from something small to something huge. Something small like creating a value ladder to something huge like offering a marketing intensive. You can do that and anything in between for yourself, for your business. Don't be shy to come up with your own unique offers. Don't be shy to model after the communication language used and take inspiration. Learn from them on how you can elevate your own language and communication skills with this. So I hope this was helpful, you guys. I'll see you in the next lecture. Also, if this lecture was helpful, tag me in the Facebook group and let me know that Ruta, the bonus pitches were very helpful for me, and I cannot wait for you guys to implement this and get more clients.